Senator Jinggoy Estrada's bill criminalizes the creation and dissemination of so-called fake news. During the first Senate hearing on the bill, media and advocacy groups flagged problems with the definition of fake news. According to the Center for International Law, it may end up covering even the expression of opinion, potentially violating freedom of speech.
Potential po na unconstitutional yung definition po ng fake news at overbroad po siya.
Media organizations add the term fake news has been used to go after legitimate criticisms against the government, like what happened under the Bayanihan Law.
For example, against artist Bambi Beltrán in Cebu, who was detained for 60 hours and charged with violating yung false news provision over a sarcastic Facebook post.
They add social media platforms should instead be given the responsibility to purge false information.
It might be better, Mr. Chair, to put yung more pressure on them than the prospect of, for example, isang netizen or even kunyari, journalist, na makukulong siya or mape-penalize siya.
Senator Raffy Tulfo says he too was victimized by fake news, but it took Facebook a week before taking down the post. Tulfo says misinformation and disinformation should be deleted within 24 hours and cases should be filed against those involved. But even the Philippine National Police says it needs time to prove that something is fake news and build the case. The PNP agrees it's time to criminalize it, but argues no punishment is needed when there's no huge negative impact to the country or some individuals.
For example, death or physical injuries to public have misled the policy-making body of the government or any of its agency in its decision-making. If the creation and dissemination of fake news cause no effect at all, they cause no harm at all to be punishable, and fake news shall die down naturally.
For Senator Francis Tolentino, those who spread fake news may be banned from social media. He says tougher punishment like jail time would depend on the gravity of the offense. Tolentino expects more debates about it. He says the law should not be used to censor the media and government critics.
There might be a boundary for abuse. You balance all of this, which should be given more weight. The right of an individual against societal interest, the right to have a freedom-loving society as against an abusive law enforcer, etc. Titimbangin naman yan eh.
Eimor Santos, CNN Philippines.